Case, what you think?
Talan Willis Racing.
What's happening? It is Friday, about midday. Just come back from eating at Denny's. Just got the car unloaded. Gonna get it wiped down. Talan's gonna start on some tires. Had a good night last night. Talan, what did you think about the car last night?
Good.
Pretty good. Track was blowed off slick, huh?
Yeah, it was different. Like the cushion was real hard to run, but like I felt like if you hit it, it was pretty good. But the bottom ended up being a good bit better.
The bottom did end up being better. You just put it on forward brake and kept it straight.
Yeah.
Tonight's a whole new night. Last night was just a practice night, which that was Talan's first night out in Chad's car. So he went quick time in the practice, which locked him in and paid $690. Tonight will be 2 heat races, passing points. You draw and then invert for the second heat. So got to be lucky and fast in that type of deal, that format. But anyway, we'll bring y'all on for what's happening today. Talan's about to do some tires and we're gonna get her wiped down. We'll catch up with y'all in a bit. Talan getting the car cleaned up. Looking good. Talan, why we clean these things up, turn around and get them dirty again?
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Make them look good while they on the track.
Yeah. What you doing, bud? Uh-huh. Breaking down tires. Talan, you get some tire work in?
Yes, sir.
What this is tonight's tires or what?
I don't know.
Just doing what
we
Chad
got-
says, huh?
Yeah, we got the Ford already on it. I don't know if we're gonna maybe just a spare for tomorrow.
Yeah. Chad been working all day, as usual. Keep this thing up to speed, I promise you. It ain't nobody got a better work ethic than Chad. And he's making Talan stay with him, so that's a good thing. Been working most of the day. Colton, there's your daddy. Matt's been working on his. I think he got the carburetor pulled now. Having a little vacuum problem, but anyway, we'll catch back up with y'all after a while. We're waiting on Hallie and Mama to get here. We'll see y'all. What's happening? Getting closer to race time. It's about 4:30. They're out here watering the track. Had a pretty good racetrack last night. It was slick, but I think it would have raced really well. I got it looking good. Rilo on the water truck. Talan, it's getting about that time, son.
Yeah.
What'd you draw?
A 14.
14. Line you up with heats and then invert, and then have a second heat and go by combined passing points.
Yep.
Chad, you got him on dig?
All up to the driver.
It's all up to the driver, he said.
That's how it always is.
Look who made it.
And we finally made it.
Hallie, you made it?
I made it and I'm starving.
Y'all finally made it?
So we finally made it.
Good deal.
Slowly but surely.
All right, it's about that time for hot laps, Bubba.
Yeah.
You seen your lineup. You know where you start?
Outside pole, the first set of heats, and then
You're the second heat and
Yeah.
the first set. Outside pole got some real good carbon in it. Got the number 2 qualifier last night.
yeah,
Whitehead's in it.
Angels.
Was Ingles in it?
I think so. Well, maybe he's in second.
Maybe. And in your second heat, you're in the 5th heat, starting 8th, I believe.
Yeah, with some more really good guys.
Yeah. It's 60.
Is it really?
It's 60 hit them B mods. It looked like some good B mods come in today.
Really good.
So fixing to go roll the track in and then hot laps, and then we'll catch up with them right before the heat race. But go do the dang thing. Yep. All right. Man, you sitting on go? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You see that first heat?
Yeah, me and Talan, yeah.
Talan, how'd it feel in the hot laps?
Good.
Felt pretty good?
Yes, sir.
Track looks good right now.
Track can be pretty good. I don't know if it'll have quite a cushion, but it might.
No, it don't look, but
It'd be
I'd rather it be
though.
racing.
Yeah, it'd be racing.
Than just wide open around the top.
Yeah.
think, son?
Good.
Got it done.
Yep.
I was worried about when that caution come out. I thought the 510 was going to try to slide you because he slid Ryan.
Oh, he did?
A good slider too, like. he was getting in so good.
Yeah.
Mama, what you think? Good job. Let's go to getting ready for the next heat.
What's up? We just got done with the heat race not too long ago. Started outside pole, got the win. Car was good. Felt pretty good getting in and everywhere else, but kind of got a little bit worse. Track slinging off, got a little bit loose there towards the end, but gonna make some changes and start 8th in the next set of heats and maybe the 5th heat, I think. Like I said, started 2nd, finished 1st, so that should be decent passing points. But we're gonna see what happens next and make a few changes, try to get the car a little bit more dialed in. Track's changing a good bit. I think it's gonna be just about like last night, just there towards the end, just right around the bottom or the fast way around. But starting 8th, so we're gonna have to try to go where they ain't, but it's fast lines at the bottom. We just kind of get down there and try to pick a few off. But main thing is pass cars and finish and all of that. So we're ready for it. But I'll catch y'all later after the 2nd set of heats.
Fixing to roll out in the 2nd set of heat, starting 8th. Got to pass some cars and keep your nose clean.
Yeah.
You ready?
Ready.
All right, let's go get them. What you think?
Good.
Did you know you clipped the skidder tire and broke your front end?
Yeah.
You could tell?
The whole steering wheel, this was over here, and now it's over there. So
Really?
I know it's broke.
He clipped the skidder tire pretty early. you see it broke right here. It broke the spindle arm. That was on what, lap 1 or 2? Probably 2. Yeah. And he held on to it. That looked like some Scott Bloomquist stuff. But look at this. Talan, have you seen this?
I made sure I didn't hit him with the rock.
No, you did good.
Really didn't. You really didn't have nowhere to go on that deal. That's the bad thing about running the bottom. You kind of just vulnerable
Well,
down
I seen
there.
him like enter hard, and I was like, God, that's hard. And then I seen them both go around. I was like, good.
What you think, Mama?
I think you could have just rolled it. I think the car was that good.
I smoothed up a little bit in 3 and 4, like I overshot on accident, and it was like pretty.
Yeah, but you couldn't have run it broke. If you wouldn't have broke, I think you'd have been good in the middle too.
Dude, I was
You
eating
did
them
the-
up on the bottom. Like, I
You
was
did
right
good
on
with the
top.
left front broke like that, staying on the bottom. Case, what you think?
Mind
My-
blown.
Show Miss Carrie.
Mind blown.
He said, mind blown. That's what I'm talking about. We'll catch up with that Talan, catch up with y'all after a while. Well, we just got through with tech. Talan, did we pass tech? We passed tech for, what did they do? Pumped it up, check compression, check the carburetor and distributor. Top 4 that locked in had to go through like a little tech. So we good. Talan was the #1 qualifier. I don't even know if we've caught up with y'all since then. We just found out about 15 minutes ago. #1, Talan. #1 qualifier, son.
Yep.
You know what that means? Where you starting tomorrow, huh?
Pole.
Pole. $6,900, $69 to win. Starting pole. 40 laps. We'll catch up with y'all tomorrow, though. We got to put everything back together today. Check, but we'll see y'all.
Back here at Boothill Speedway after Friday night's portion of the first annual Wes Grigsby Memorial double passing point heats for the limited modifieds. And just like last night, they're all chasing the teenager, Talan Willis out of Elizabeth, Louisiana, top in passing points thanks to the pill draw. You're tied with Kyle Slater. You drew a 14, he drew a 16. And that's just how close it is to determine you are the inside pole sitter for 40 laps, 6,969 reasons tomorrow night here at the Boothill Speedway. Just talk about how much of an accomplishment it is for you as a youngster to cop 61 other limiteds here tonight and be the top man. Don't have to worry about anything but running those 40 laps tomorrow.
Oh yeah, it means a lot. A lot of good cars here. 61. Anything can happen. Had we tore up a little bit there in the second heat, but so far so good, and we're working on it right now. But had a pretty good, decent night. Was very lucky, I would say. Come from 8th to 2nd, and then was able to win the first heat from outside pole. So just really good points, and setting on pole this race is crazy. I never even dreamed this. I figured I was just coming here to hope and make the show.
Absolutely. So talk about the racetrack tonight. The preferred lane switched throughout the heat races. It went from the top to the middle to the bottom and continued to change. Just talk about how great the track surface was tonight.
Yeah, it changed a lot. It kind of threw us for a loop. I won the first heat out there on the top, and then we were watching the track, and they were steadily moving to the bottom like last night for the time trials. And we changed the setup stuff and was able to hit the bottom pretty good, and we were able to park it and ended up 2nd.
Yeah, so you're able to stick the bottom really well there in round number 2. Just what are you looking for out of your car tomorrow? And 40 laps of distance, how are you going to pace yourself?
I really don't even know. I've never even ran 40 laps. The most laps I think I've ever ran is like 20. I was supposed to run more, but I've broke before. So finish all 40 laps for sure, and try to salvage a top 5, I would say. But we're definitely going to try to win it.
So how much of a dream come true is it for you? You've only been racing about a year and a half, and you seem to be on top of the limited modified world here in the South at this moment in time. Obviously, last weekend didn't exactly go the way you wanted to, but your name continues to grow around the South, and obviously big expectations for your future.
Yeah, good car definitely helps. This is the first time in the car this week, but first time I've ever drove this car, but I figured it was going to be good. Mr. Chad, he works on the 955 and on this, so he kind of knows what I like, and I feel like I'm able to give him pretty good feedback, and I feel like he's really good at it and knows what he's doing around here, so it helps a lot.
All right. Thank all the sponsors on this beautiful car.
Mr. Chad Comer with Chad Comer Consulting, Miss Brandy, my mom and dad, my sister, everybody else that helps right now. Kirsten Son Companies, R&L Truck Repair, All-in-One Plumbing. Let's see. First Class Septic, Murphy Oil Company, AARE Race Engines, motor ran really good. And Club 20 Suspension, Extreme Graphics, and I don't believe I'm forgetting anybody, so thanks to everybody.
So night 2 of 3 here at Boothill Speedway. They're all still chasing the 14-year-old. Watch live on raceontexas.com tomorrow to see if that trend continues.